Welcome to Drinkin Bros, presented by BlackRifleCoffee.com. Put down the water and grab a fucking drink. Whoa! Drinkin Bros, live show, Dallas. God damn it. This is a fun city, man. We were out last night. We've got rapper Dorrough here. How the fuck are you doing, dude?
Man, I'm doing real good, man.
God damn, you are.
Yeah, just enjoying this heat.
You look like you're doing well. You do look.
I'm all right, man. I'm trying to get back in shape. You know, getting ready for a big tour at the end of the year. So
prison workouts. Look at you, all tops, dude.
I'm trying to.
That's how you get back in shape, by the way, is by drinking beer.
Hey, that's what they say, huh?
Well, this is
you
Drinkin
skipping
Bros.
leg day these days?
I
don't do legs.
I actually got naturally big legs.
Oh, do you?
So I really don't have to work too hard on them.
Yeah.
I do my top to meet those. Like, I have naturally big. Like, people think I should play football. Like,
I was gonna say it. So I'm looking down at you. Not that I'm looking at your cock, but the rest of you is like a young Bo Jackson.
Yeah, like I don't know where it come from. Like everybody always wanted me to play football, but I was more of a basketball player. So yeah. So I really don't have to work too hard on my legs.
How's your hoop game?
I'll take anybody in Dallas.
Shut the fuck up.
Shit.
Anybody,
Come on now.
Anybody. Every now and then I go work out with Mavericks player and I hold my own.
Really?
You know? Yeah, I can really play.
Has Cuban ever seen you play?
Yeah, he have actually, but actually he saw me on a bad day.
He called you on a bad day?
That's when I used to drink a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't in shape. But, the one time he did see me, it wasn't my best performance.
Well, I'm going to be honest. Every day is a bad day then if it's based on drinking.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
Dan had 14 doubles last night. That's no lie.
That's
14 double vodkas.
That's accurate, yeah.
He's also killed 400 people. And that's not a lie either.
Yeah, I heard. I got his backdraft. I heard he's a legend out here.
He is.
It's ridiculous.
He is
That's an absolutely ridiculous
So you
statement.
had 14 of these?
No, I had 14 double vodka sodas.
Double vodkas last night.
Double vodkas.
I physically witnessed it. We were on field for the Ohio State game last night. Ohio State TCU. We were on the field last night. I've never seen a human go through. I mean, I tried to keep up with you, Dan. And at the end of it, I felt like a child holding a kite next to you, just waiting
That's
for
actually
Mom.
when I close my eyes and think about you, I see you as a child holding a kite.
A lot of people do. A lot of people do. They look at me like a young Anne Frank, too.
So was you drunk? Did you get drunk?
I was buzzed pretty good,
Just a buzz out 14 doubles of vodka?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dan's a whole, like a real killer.
So
I ate a lot of protein.
Yeah.
So I got a song called Wired to the T, and like the whole concept of the song is drinking. And the most I ever drunk was probably like maybe 8. Compared to that, 8 doubles, like I can't handle the vodka like that. But 14, I would have been out of there. And
what are you doing tonight?
Yeah. What are you doing
no plans tonight.
Because I know what you're doing tomorrow. Fucking nothing. You're going to be recovering tomorrow.
I heard I'm going to need one of these, right?
Yeah.
That'll actually help.
Jesus, man. That H Factor saved my life.
Yeah, I drink H Factor that's how I do it, man. I drink that shit.
Do you drink it before?
Before and after, yeah.
Yeah, before and after. And then to top off that hangover, I throw a little 800 ibuprofen down the old gullet.
Yeah.
And then one of these guys, boom, good to go. Feel right as rain.
Yeah.
Well, I normally do BC powder.
Yeah?
BC. God, that's a really southern thing to say, Dorrough.
Yeah,
it really is.
That's crazy. I didn't realize that until I started traveling up north. Like I used to go to New York and stuff, and the only thing I really take for headaches is BC powder. But they would always tell me like they don't have BC powder, and they would be like, that's a down south thing, and I never knew that.
It's an old school remedy, that BC, where you're just like, all right, cool. Every gas station, everybody's got that BC. In the South, is Waffle House, and then there's that BC powder, and then, those are the two givens.
That's
I'm gonna have
crazy.
some sweet tea and some BC.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So how'd you get in the rap game? You have a dope ass voice in real life too, because you always wonder where you're just like, cool. Do they really talk like that?
Yeah. No, I don't have a rap voice, so my rap voice is my talking voice, and that give me an advantage.
Yeah.
Because most people go in the studio and they turn on a voice.
Right.
And I was actually seeing rappers do that, and I never understood like how they did that. So when I started getting in the booth, it was more natural, and that's what people took off on me for having a natural voice. So I just became a writer, started doing my own thing. Really grounded out in Dallas. Like I was one of the first to actually break out of Dallas on the hip hop side, because you don't really have a hip hop culture out here as far as mainstream. So to just break out of Dallas was a big thing. And once I did that, it propelled into the West Coast, and it just kept going and swirling. And to this day, I get to travel all around the world.
Yeah, with musicians, I find this, especially like lead vocalists, your real voice is what brings authenticity to the music. Same with like a lot of actors like Bruce Willis. Like the reason why people love Bruce Willis, he is that fucking dude in real life.
Exactly.
Where you're just like, all right, cool, man. Like he'd have a couple beers with you and probably kick the shit out of somebody at the end of the night, and you're like, all right, cool, that's Bruce Willis. Like
that's dope.
I get down on it.
Yeah.
And then I was backstage with 21 Savage maybe a month ago, and he really talks like that too.
Yeah, he's another one.
You're checking that guy for a fucking pulse though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's real.
Is he on that heroin or what?
Real slow. He got
it's
shot a bunch of times.
It's the lean, man. That's kind of like heroin at the end of the day. But
it is. Yeah, you get down on the lean.
I used to, and I had got real big. It put on a lot of weight, and then I had to get off of it to lose it. And now I'm just marijuana. You know, I'm more marijuana and liquor for the most part.
Brand loyal.
Yeah, like brand loyal. They let us take a jewel into the game last night. I was surprised.
That is absolutely accurate.
Oh man,
and we were on the field.
Oh yeah, I was zooted yesterday. Then at the game.
Yeah. I mean, and still, this guy was unstoppable.
I am always unstoppable.
That's crazy. I got to party with this guy.
Oh yeah.
I got to go in.
You do.
Yeah.
Man, that lean I had once. I owed a script to somebody for a project. I'm gonna be real because I was super sick, like bronchitis, the whole shit. My doctor was like, "Look, if you really have to turn this in, this is probably your best hope is lean." Wrote an entire movie in 8 days. Don't remember it. Yeah. All I know was that was the best reviews I ever got from a script.
You was feeling good though, right?
The best.
Ah man,
I was invincible.
The reason why it's so addictive because it feel good and it actually tastes good. Like when you mix it in the Sprite, like it's a good taste. So like. That's how, most people get addicted because they're not used to, like, vodka and all this stuff. Like, you just have to like the feeling. Like, I don't really think, like, I drink vodka, right? But I don't think vodka tastes good. But lean and the way it's mixing with Sprite, like, it actually tastes good. It enhances the Sprite. So people.
It's great.
Yeah. But
all right, so you just got the key to the city of Dallas. Tell us about that. Man,
it's crazy, man. I mean, I've been putting in a lot of work in Dallas since the last 10 to 15 years. It's just naturally, and I think the thing that came across, like he say, even when it comes to music, is just everything I try and do is just it's super authentic. So it's a lot of stuff I done in Dallas over the years. Like I done paid for school book, like a whole school them have books, bikes for Christmases every year, Thanksgiving drives every year. Like it been like little kids' funerals I done paid for. I done like over the years, but I was never the guy. I was never like the rapper or the person that was like going around with a camera. You know what I'm saying? Showing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't want to be Bono.
I kind of hate that, but like some people say that you should do that because it inspire people to do that.
God's plan, like Drake's video.
Exactly, but me, it don't. When I'm doing that, it don't feel natural. So if people catch me on camera doing it, then that's cool. But I don't normally like take a camera. But over time, just in the city and just through word of mouth, all of it gets out. So then I started getting invited to like Dallas Council, city council things, and just over time. And then I got the Dallas Cowboy deal a year before, and I think just the whole represent, and then even my music, I always represented Dallas. Like from the day one, I always represented Dallas. So I think over time, it just came about that they wanted to try something different, and they gave me the key to the city.
Cool, yeah. And now you're an artist in residence with the Cowboys. Tell us about that.
Exactly, man. The first ever.
That's fucking crazy.
The first ever hip hop to NFL deal. Where I'm doing merchandising. I create merchandise for the Dallas Cowboys. It's more fashionable. And I also perform at different games. So, it's kind of like a music perform. And I do all the anthems. So this year, the 2018 anthem is going to come out in 2 weeks for the Dallas Cowboys that we created. We shot the video.
What's
super
the name
dope
of it?
video. It's called Full Throttle.
Awesome.
Yeah. And a lot of that's... Nobody know the name of it because it ain't came out yet, but now you know.
Yeah.
But it's called Full Throttle, and that come out in 2 weeks. And so I do like music for the Cowboys. I perform at different events they have, drafting parties, games, different things they have, and then I do merchandise. So it's kind of like an all-in-one package.
Would you say you're one of the first to come out of this city?
I am, as far as a hip hop artist.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, the only other people that came out this city as far as music is Erykah Badu, but she's not necessarily a hip hop artist.
No.
And West Coast DOC, but he's called West Coast DOC, but he's from Dallas, but he blew up with NWA and Dr. Dre.
Yeah, of course.
So he's more associated with the West Coast.
Right.
But as far as the identity of Dallas, I'm the first one to come out of from hip hop.
Awesome.
Yeah,
and I think that's great because I'm from Atlanta originally, and if you can build a niche and explode your city, be the first one out of there. Like I remember, because when I was a kid, it was Outkast, and that was our underground band, and it was just like, oh shit. And then the rest of them started coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just takes one to get out of the city, and then everybody else is like, yo, man, I rap. I love this city.
Exactly.
I'm going to try to do the same things that you're doing.
Yeah, and also
Exactly.
from the producer angle, it's like, hey, we got to find the next guy from whatever city is
Exactly.
coming out.
Yeah.
So.
And I pride myself on, being that pioneer, because that whole approach, like even just making out of Dallas helped me make it into the mainstream industry, because the mainstream industry saw artists coming out of Dallas was just super unique, so it was hard to do, and it's still hard to do, but at the end of the day, it's worth it.
Yeah, for sure. Who are your favorite hip-hop artists?
I grew up listening to Outkast, UGK. I listened to Tupac, Bone Thugs and Harmony. That's what I grew up listening to. Lil Flip, a lot of Texas rapper, everything that was in the Southern movement. Paul Wall, Mike Jones, Chameleon, Slim Thug.
Mike Jones.
Yeah,
I feel like you
you've
can
actually
only say
worked
Mike
with
Jones.
Chameleon,
Mike
haven't you?
Jones.
Yeah, so
Mike Jones.
yes, so I got music with Mike Jones, Chameleon, Paul Wall, Slim Thug, pretty much
E40,
everybody.
a lot of guys,
E40, E40. Actually, I talked with him a few days ago.
I fucking love E40.
Yeah, we actually putting together a new track for my newest project that's coming out at the top of the year.
Really?
Yeah.
You and E40?
Yeah.
Are you going up to him, or is he coming to you?
I probably go up to him. We already got like 2 songs together that's already out.
Really?
Yeah, maybe even 3. But this one that we're working on is a little more. This one gonna be different, because anything we worked on, I always did like his style. Like it would be more West Coast, and I hop on it because I'm good at doing that. But this time I'm gonna bring him on like a more of the Southern type feel and Southern type track. So it's gonna be E40. You're gonna hear E40 rapping on a Southern type beat.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be different. So that's what we're working on now.
That's great.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Albums of the summer. Who do you got?
For this past summer?
Yeah.
I mean, you always got to put Drake up there. He always drops something in the summer. Summertime is when he go hard.
The double album was okay. It's still that Sade vibe. There wasn't enough bangers on that thing for me.
I think that he tried to do something different. See, Drake he's strategic. He drops something for what he want to drop, but then he'll have the In My Feelings record that'll be like a huge track, and it just overrides
Everybody's doing the
everything.
Kiki challenge. Like,
Exactly. So like that's one of them. I mean, and I
Pusha T?
Pusha T. I liked it like half. I actually think that was one of his better albums.
Yeah.
I never really been like
Pusha T guy?
No, I always like Pusha T. Like he's a dope person to throw on tracks. I love his verses. Like I want to put him on some songs, but I never been like follow his whole project. Mm-hmm. And this one was one of his better projects. But even with that being said, I like about half of it, and there's some songs on there that's probably some of his better tracks that he never made. So I guess he's just getting better. But
well, Kanye's producing it. That helps.
Kanye.
Imagine if you had Kanye as your producer, dude. It's crazy, right? If you had Kanye as a producer, you'd be the biggest on the planet.
If I had Kanye as a producer, or even him as a visual producer for like video,
yeah. He's so good at that.
Like it's certain songs that I haven't put out yet. In my mind, I was like, man, I don't even want to put them out. I want to get big enough, and I want to meet Kanye, and I want him to put his vision behind these videos, because he's good at both of them. He producing the tracks, he's big and good at, but like when he produce a visual, it's just something that's never seen before, and that's what I like about Kanye the most.
A lot of people shit on him for his love of fashion and the way his videos look.
Yeah.
But to me, he's always taking a risk. So do I. Everything looks different. He's always taking a risk. And like as crazy as he is, he's a fucking genius.
He definitely a genius, and he just an overall creator. And what he done now, and what was hard for him to do was he was trying to prove the entire time in his career that he's not just a musical creator. He's just a creative person, which is why he has success in the shoes, the fashion, the visuals, and the music all together. He's just a creative, and for so many years people didn't see him as that. He had to prove that, and he really just kind of got over that hump to where now when you respect his eye for anything that he presents. So I think that's a big thing. Like you say, he always take risks. He always put himself out there, whether he's people talking about him or he's embarrassing or whatever, but once he get through that, now you always look at him like, okay, that's that guy. I look at him as brave as far as a lot of stuff he do.
Same, man. And like if you go back and look at some of the clothing he's putting out, just take the shoes for example. Just the soles of the shoes and the Easy Boost. that changed the whole shoe industry. Now every fucking shoe that is coming out looks exactly like those Yeezy Boosts. Same material, same quality, same everything. You can attribute that to him.
He changed Adidas, man. Like when he did the Yeezys, just like you say, everything that Adidas did after that was similar, and it went to the sales to where everything Nike and every other company pretty much emulated it, and it all came from the Yeezys.
Yeah.
It literally came from there, like the whole style. Like I literally bought like 2 or 3 pair of shoes yesterday, and when I was seeing, I was like, man, that's crazy. Like all this is Kanye influence.
All of it.
Yeah.
All of it. All right, gun to head, one dead rapper you could bring back to life and do a fucking joint with. Who is it?
Ooh, that's a big one.
Yeah.
We had to take a drink before that for those of you listening at home.
I just get one?
Yeah, you can have 2.
I can get 2
Yeah,
rappers
you can get
or
2
one?
rappers. You can get 2 if you want them.
Well, definitely.
You had to take a second drink for this one because there's 2 rappers now.
I would definitely have to go with Tupac for one, simply because it goes back to the. And I gotta say this because I always say this. Like when people like do the Tupac Biggie thing, a lot of people don't understand that. Most people don't look at Tupac, even myself, as a lyricist. Like he was just a song creator. Like he was a hit maker. He could make good vibes. And to me, I look at myself as an artist more on that tip. Like I'm all about the overall. Like I want to make hit records, big records, songs that's gonna make you feel good, songs that's gonna mean something, but overall be, it's a musical masterpiece. And Tupac is one of the best at those. So I would have to bring him.
A lot of people got that tendency to go to Biggie. Are you in that? Is that your second dude?
I grew up more of a Tupac fan than Biggie, but I understood Biggie. Biggie is definitely a lyricist. He's the one where if you beating on the table, he come in here, he spit dope, lyrics right off the top, and that's dope. A lot of people like that, and I like that, but I don't like that more than a songwriter or a song producer that's an overall hit maker. And Biggie had those, but most of those were put together. Biggie was more the artist where if you structure the hit, he can come in, lace the verses, and it's gone.
Right.
Tupac is more of he could get in the studio and create the whole vibe and the whole thing, and you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a hit regardless, even if he's not so lyrical on the track. Like the hook, and Tupac will get people. If it's a guy on the street singing and he can sing, Tupac could get that guy with no name, or this girl with no name, or this lady or old man with no name, and make a hit just off their talent, no name, because he know how to structure songs.
Right.
That's what I like the most. So if I go with Tupac, I would have to go with Tupac if I can pick one.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
He didn't.
Favorite rapper.
He didn't need the second one. I mean, of all time, it's got to be Tupac, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know that anybody was ever more talented at exactly what he's talking about, music theory and constructing songs and stuff like that. I'm curious about how he would exist in today's world, where you have to create a brand for yourself, because he was so anti-self. In a lot of ways. But
Tupac?
It will be.
Yeah, but he's the most electric personality.
He is,
though. You put that guy in an interview anywhere, like he's golden.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm going onesie-twosies just because I can, dead-wise, bring it back from the dead, I'm going Tupac. I think I'm going Eazy-E just to hear that voice again.
Yeah.
Just
I
one
miss
more
Eazy-E.
time, Eazy-E.
I thought Easy. See,
Eazy-E wasn't even a rapper. He didn't give a fuck. He was just some guy, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, but that was what was dope about
He had a
Easy.
cool voice like you did.
He had a unique voice and a unique style, and most people gravitated to him because he was the actual lifestyle.
Yeah, he was authentic to the street. Yeah,
what people was rapping.
Yeah.
So the rappers that was rapping, they idolized Eazy-E real life to the point they turned him into a rapper. Like they were just like, your lifestyle is so dope. Your lifestyle is so much about what we rap about, but you actually are that we got to bring you in the studio and make you a rapper. So he wasn't really like just a come in rapper, but he had a unique voice. See, I tell people all the time, when you got a unique voice, just like you say, like you override so much. Like in today's industry, especially rap industry, everybody's so many people sound the same.
All of them, dude. That mumble rap shit, like Future, all those guys sound exactly the same.
No one can understand what the fuck they're saying.
Which is why when one person come out sounding different, they just automatically stand out big. You know,
hands down.
Yeah, so that's a big thing, and that's what Eazy-E was. He was just authentic. You know, he was an authentic person, and he was turned into a rapper. To where, if in today's time, Eazy-E and Tupac, the people will build the brand for them. They really will be just more kind of in the background. People will be throwing them on all type of songs.
Right.
They wouldn't really have to do the work. You know what I'm saying? Because every rapper would definitely want and have to have them on their projects to where they will still continues to be the biggest rappers simply because every rapper, including the biggest rappers now, I don't care if you're Drake or Kanye West, you would have to be using them in your music. So
I feel like if Tupac was alive today, he'd be a billionaire.
Oh yeah, he would. Just
like no shit.
I think he'd be just as big as he was back then. I think he'd be doing movies. I think
he probably would be more of an acting. Yeah,
I mean, it's hard to conceptualize it now, but he was 24 when he died, man.
Exactly.
Like
crazy,
what the fuck? Yeah. And what's Eminem? He's like 42 now, something 45. Like that. 45.
Eminem's like. What'd you think of that? What'd you think of that diss track by Eminem?
I like the last album. I like Kamikaze.
I like Kamikaze. And did you hear that diss against MGK
Kill
the
Shot?
other day?
Kill Shot.
It was amazing.
So you know what's weird to me about that whole thing? People were saying, Eminem's talking shit about this new guy, Machine Gun Kelly. Like, well, he's been around for like 12 years.
Exactly.
So I'm not sure what you mean by new guy.
And you know what? That's what Eminem was afraid of because Eminem is so big, and MGK is actually a big artist in its sense. But like Eminem is so big, even him beefing with MGK is making MGK bigger.
Oh yeah.
So many people are discovering MGK right now.
Well, you know what he should do is just wait a year. He should wait a year and then sign him to his record label, right?
And that's crazy, but that's a I guess that's the best position to be in, and it's kind of worse because when you get that high, you only human. So when people shooting shots at you, you got the tendency to want to say something back eventually.
Yeah.
But you also got to know that I'm way bigger than this guy. And he even said this when I shoot back, I'm gonna make you bigger, like and
then I'm gonna destroy your career.
Exactly. But now I'm an Eminem fan over. I mean, when I see MGK and I see Yellow Wolf, like they remind me of Eminem. So to me, that's production of Eminem to the point where the original is gonna always be the best.
Of course.
But Eminem, I mean, at the end of the day, when it comes to certain things, like nobody's gonna outdo Eminem. You feel me? Which is why I'm always excited to hear something new he dropped.
Yeah.
I like the Kamikaze versus the Recovery album.
Sam, I wasn't a fan of Recovery.
Recovery sounded tired to me.
I mean,
when you come off of drugs, though.
It was some good stuff on there, but overall, Kamikaze, he found like a new, but he found like the new trend while being Eminem still.
Yeah.
And that's what you got to do. And I love Kill Shot actually.
Same.
But I will say MGK, the Rap Devil.
Yeah.
That was a good track.
It was great. The hook was a little off to me, but everything else was good.
But it's just like what I say. Once you hear the original, you just wipe out everything else. To me, when I hear MGK, he's definitely an offspring of Eminem. Different in his own way, but definitely an offspring of Eminem lifestyle and everything. But when you hear Eminem, it's just so authentic. It's just like, I like when Eminem is natural Eminem, and I like when he tried different stuff too. But when it comes out like how it come out on Kill Shot, it's authentic. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like.
What are you guys eating here today, by the way?
Oh, I had these biscuits.
It's a brunch
Our boy
from
Xander, who does H Factor Water. He brought.
It's
he
brunch
said this
from
is the
Smoke.
best breakfast brunch in Dallas.
Yeah, it's Smoke in
Smoke
Dallas.
is the name of
They've won
How is it?
a bunch of James Beard
time having it?
awards.
Is it
First time having it. I love the biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy good?
It's all good.
So I grew up on biscuits and gravy. So
we all did in the South.
Everybody here grew up in the South.
Sweet tea and biscuits and gravy.
So I'm real critical, but those are really good. I mean, the gravy is like a whole different type of gravy. Like it's
really good.
It's like a sausage. I wish I had a little container. I can just take that home with me. Just the gravy and put it.
That's the only reason he came in for the interview today, because he was going to get biscuits and gravy to take home.
Yeah.
It's all right.
All right. Rapid fire questions. Best barbecue joint in Dallas.
TD's Barbecue. What's in Oak
TD's Barbecue. Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't go to TD's. We got to go to TD's.
Yeah, TD's.
Best strip club in Dallas.
Oh man, V-Live. Right now, I had to go with.
I like how he says right now. Like he's got. He has a fucking journal at home.
I gotta say that because I got invested interest in V-Live. But before that,
here we go.
Before that, it was DG's for me.
DG's for you?
Yeah, it was DG's.
That was the jam.
Yeah, I go to, as far as the club wise.
That was my next question. What's your?
Ecstasy by far. Yeah, as far as like the actual club.
Yeah.
Definitely Ecstasy.
Okay.
Best
restaurant to take a lady out in Dallas.
That I would take a lady out in Dallas? Oh man, that go far. I don't want to give away my secret spots. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to.
He doesn't want to get caught with a side chick at some restaurant.
I don't want to give up my secret. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to just go with the cliche Papados. I can't tell y'all my secret spots.
All right, I want to hear your secret spot.
You know what I like about Dallas is, especially in the last 5 years, like it's a lot of like spots that have been blooming, and a lot of spots that I discover on a daily, like this spot. I've been to Dallas my whole life. I've never been to this spot, but like.
By the way, we haven't even said where we are today. I don't think.
Oh, we're crafting. We'll do the intro. But we're at Crafting Growler here, my man. This is some of the finest beer on the planet.
Yeah, it's really good stuff.
Yeah.
Really good stuff.
So unfortunately, when it comes to like certain locations in Dallas, like I be a little selfish with, because sometimes I want those to be like private spots, like I might take a girl to whatever, and I don't want to blow my spot up.
I like that.
Yeah,
every time you blow a spot up, it comes too commercial, and then white hipsters take over. And
White
it fucking
hipsters.
sucks.
I lived in Oakland for 8 years, and when I got there, it was mostly normal, and then 8 years later, it was all white hipsters everywhere. Like,
in Oakland?
Can you guys stop wearing those pants that are so goddamn tight, please? Like, I can see your dick print, for fuck's sake.
Favorite Dallas Cowboy currently playing right now?
Currently playing.
Was it Dez before?
I would have to say Dez, just because of the passion. I mean, he was an incredible athlete. I like passionate players. Like at the end of the day,
too.
But right now, I mean, obviously we don't got Dez. I mean, I gotta go with our. I actually think Zeke is our best asset, but I have to go with Dak. I gotta go with our quarterback, simply because we gotta have a top quarterback to win anything. And I think Dak has that potential, and he still has some development. But I see a good future with it, so I gotta go.
What about your pick for tonight's game? So they're playing the Giants tonight. Big rivalry game
tonight.
Yeah.
If Dallas Cowboys go 0-2, that's their season.
Bad.
So we were just talking about this yesterday, man. We start off bad like that. You're right. It's the season. It's the whole morale. So we definitely got to win tonight.
So who you got?
I got the Cowboys, of course.
I'm taking the Giants tonight.
I got the Giants.
I got to go with the Cowboys simply because, we got to win tonight. I'm a diehard Cowboy fan. I'm signed to them. But even if I wasn't, I always been a Cowboy fan. I'm a ride with them, man. I hope we pull some type of hat out the box, man. Some type of trick, man. Figure it out.
What do you think the chances are that Gordon from Cleveland's going to come over here now?
That's what we need. I think it's good, and I mean, if we get that. See, I'm all about. I think we got a good system, but we definitely need to bring in a Gordon.
Some kind of deep threat.
I saw Dez with Jerry Jones at the Beyonce concert last week.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
Jerry Jones belongs at a Beyonce concert. That just makes total sense.
He loves black people more than Jerry Jones.
So the Beyonce Jay-Z concert was last week at the stadium.
Yeah.
And Jerry Jones and Dez Bryant were sitting next to each other at the suites, which caught a lot of attention because
that's hilarious.
Yeah. So
I love that.
I don't know what that means, but maybe.
Are you friends with Jay-Z? Like, did you go backstage or?
I only met him slightly. He a whole different. In rap, he's like a president, so he moves presidential.
Yeah.
So he's not that accessible.
He also keeps rappers down. You know that, right?
Keep him down.
Yeah, he doesn't want the next Jay-Z to come up. You know that, right?
Yeah, because he pretty much got a umbrella of rappers.
Yeah. But he keeps them just enough where it's like, hey, you're not gonna get as big as me. Like we're gonna wait.
But
he's still trying to stay on top.
And he doing Jay-Z is almost 50 years old and like is as big as he ever been.
And he looks younger now with that hair.
Yeah,
he grows hair on us. Like
I said the same thing.
What do you think his and Beyonce's combined net worth? They got to be close to $1 billion, right?
Yeah, it is. It's like close to $1 billion and somewhere close, which is crazy, man.
That to me, I would disappear at that point. Like you would never fucking see me again. Well, you'd see me on the news.
You would,
but not in a good way.
Yeah.
You look like he's got a very Kaczynski vibe, like a
I would be in the woods sending bombs to people.
So you would know where to go to really disappear.
Oh yeah,
he would know.
And anybody who tries to get close, he'd kill him because Dan has killed hundreds of people.
See, that's the difference. See, that's what you gotta to be able to disappear. You also have to be that type of person because to disappear means you have to go to places that no one pretty much knows about, which means you have to be a kind of defensive type person too. So Jay-Z may not be that type of person.
Well, I don't know. He grew up in the streets, but people like that. Like I grew up in the hood too.
And
I would like. If before the military, I would have just gone back to one of my distant relatives' house, and I'm guessing that's what you and JC would do too.
Yeah.
But now I'd be like, no, I'm going to like fucking Qatar or some shit like that. You'll never see me again.
Well, the streets is a little different, but when you're talking about like going out there to like Iraq and those other places, that's a little different. You know what I'm saying? One thing about if you're from the streets, like when you're familiar with something, you able to maneuver better. But something like that is just total unfamiliarity to even a person that's from the street. So that's what makes it a little more scary.
Hell yeah.
It's not fun.
Well, listen, what's your next album coming out, and where can people find you?
They can find me on social media. I'll be on Instagram more than any other social media, Instagram and Twitter.
Is it at Dorrough?
Yeah, Dorrough Music on Twitter.
Okay.
And that's Dorrough with two Dorrough.
Yeah, DORROUGH Music on Twitter, Dorrough Music on Snapchat, Dorrough Music on
Instagram,
on Facebook. But my Instagram is actually 63.
Okay.
Which is this is my next album too that's coming out. It's basically evolution. It's like Jay-Z, Hove. You know, Sean Carter, Jay-Z, Hove, those are all Jay-Z. But when he that's just an ideal, or I don't know if you know Titty Boy 2 Chainz. Like it's just an evolution of what I am. It's not a name change or nothing, but it's gonna be like a different type. With this project that I'm creating now, it's gonna be a little bit different from anything I ever created. I'm giving this own brand, you know. So it's gonna be so different from stuff I created that the Dorrough Music and 6'3" are gonna coincide with each other. They're gonna be two different things. But you will see it through the videos. It's hard to explain, but it's going to be super dope, though.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, we greatly appreciate you being here. We're going to take a break. We're live from Craft and Growler. Thanks for being on Drinkin Bros.
Yeah, we really appreciate it, man.
I appreciate that, man.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. Hey, another thing, too, is we're going out tonight, man. We're going to figure it out.
Yeah. We're going to the Cowboys game.
You'll be there after the game. I'm gonna be at the game.
Yeah,
so we'll be at the game.
So after the game,
okay.
Yeah, so we'll roll
after the game, we're going to go up to Jerry's Suite and
banging out. Yeah.
We're gonna get faded, as the children say these days.
Well, we got to figure it out then.
All right, perfect. We'll be at the game and then we'll head out afterwards.
All right, brother.
Cool.
Pleasure, man. Thank you.
Cream on the inside, clean on the outside. Cream on the inside, clean on the outside. Cream on the inside, clean on the outside. Ice cream.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Drinkin Bros.
We're back to Drinkin Bros live from Craft and Growler.
Craft and Growler. This is a great place, by the way. They keep feeding me booze. I think they're trying to get in my pants, Ross. What do you think?
I think everybody's trying to get in your pants.
Well, you certainly are.
We're with the Drinkin Bros North Texas chapter here. We're live. Who do we got here? Why don't you come on up? Come on the show.
We're just gonna start picking random people and bringing them over here to interview.
They set up a nice little VIP thing for us.
Yeah, we've got a stanchion over here to show how important we are.
We're gonna put you in the middle here. Right in the big guy.
Don't fall down. You're on camera, asshole.
Right in the big guy.
Pick up the microphone.
There you go. You gotta hold it up to your mouth, though. All
right.
There it is. No,
Closer.
I mean, you gotta put it like a dick to your mouth.
Like, okay.
There
Rub it
you
on
go.
your mustache.
No.
That's how I tell. You know how, like, when you're saluting, you're supposed to be right at the eyebrow? That's how you tell. If it's
Put it on
touching
a flavor saver.
Yeah.
That is how you tell.
It is.
What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Garrett. I'm from
What's your last name, Garrett?
Chandler.
Social security number.
No, we won't go there. Well, you can only improve my credit right now.
There we go. Nice. Good. I will steal your
Where are you from
identity.
originally?
All over.
Okay, and where do you live now?
I live in Fort Worth.
Fort Worth, Texas. Yeah, Fort Worth.
We have
Fort Worth
one
in the
Fort
house.
Worth fan in the house.
Yeah. Do you enjoy Fort Worth?
I do. It's way better. I used to live in Oklahoma, and it fucking sucked. So
That's
got
amazing.
the hell out of there.
How long you been a drinking bro?
Shit. I went into the theater release of Range 15. Like, that was probably the first
July
experience.
2016-ish?
Yeah.
How do you?
So I
are
went
you a
by
Range 15
myself.
fan?
Yeah, I just moved to Oklahoma City, so I went there by myself and then met up with Bob Cox. And
I know Bob Cox.
Yeah, we've hung out several times since. But yeah,
That's awesome, man.
What's the
much it.
craziest shit that you've ever seen in Drinking Bros?
Yeah.
What's the
Have you ever
craziest?
hooked up on Drinking Bros? Reverse
yes.
cowgirl. You ever done anal on Drinking Bros?
Not anal, but yeah, I've hooked up.
Nice. Yeah.
He's hooked up. The next question is if he has hooked up on Drinking Bros, guy or girl?
Girl.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Just making sure.
We don't
Look,
judge.
It's a gender neutral society.
We
don't.
It is 2018.
You bang
so,
who you want to bang, buddy.
Yeah.
You know.
A bang buddy. How was it? How was the experience?
Oh, it was great.
Was it really?
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Drinking Bros get down. Did you go bareback? Did you wear a condom? Fair question.
Air Force condoms are for sailors.
Oh, I like that.
Wow.
I like that. Look, AIDS is a myth created by the government. Also, if you're rich enough, you can feed
right.
it.
Yeah, only
You're
poor
good to
people
go.
die of AIDS.
Military gives you all the shots you need. So
Yeah,
Exactly.
You're fine. I haven't worn a condom since '93. We're good to go. You know
And
what
that
I'm
was
saying?
with your uncle.
That was a lot. No, wow, it was before Jables, pre-Jables. Even with me, she was like, "Should you wear a condom?" And I was like, "I don't know." No, it's fantastic. What do you love most about being in this community?
Dude, just the camaraderie. It's like you can go anywhere, hang out with anybody. Like, just put a post out, and people will come hang out.
It's true, man. I mean, look,
fantastic.
We put a post out when we came here. And we said, hey, we're looking for a venue to do a live show. 20 options lit up, and then Craft and Growler pops up, and I was like, I saw the inside of this, and I was like, this is exactly how we get down. Beers on a Sunday, football. We got some barbecue here.
Hell yeah!
How much better does life get? To be honest with you,
it doesn't get any better than that.
It doesn't, man. Listen, thank you for being here. What's your name? We're gonna have you on next. You've got the hottest girlfriend in here.
Wait a minute,
wife. Bring her on the show separately. You walk around the block and we'll bring her on afterwards. I'm kidding. Come on up. Thanks for being on, man. We appreciate it. Who do we got? She is attractive, though. You did it. You did it. You outpunted the coverage on this one. You did it. What's your name?
Thaddeus.
Thaddeus.
Yes.
Ah, look at that. What's your last name?
Bullock.
God, that's a strong porn name. Thaddeus Bullet.
Bullock, like Sandra Bullock.
Either way, yeah. Like you were Sandy's brother who couldn't quite make it, and then switched to porn where it was just like, fuck it, I'm Thaddeus
like
Bullock.
Lawrence Fishburne's daughter.
Yeah. Nice. I'm packing 7.5 soft Thaddeus Bullock. How long you been at Drinkin Bros?
Probably a year and a half.
Year and a half?
Yeah, not very long.
How'd you hear about the group?
My buddy, we went to the premiere of Range 15.
Did you like the movie?
Phenomenal. Absolutely fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And then probably however long after that, I was working overnights at work and needed something to listen to at night, so I started listening to podcasts.
There you go. You know what a lot of people don't know is that Ross actually has the Vandenham haircut on his pubes.
Oh.
Yeah, I do.
Middle of the
Very
pubes
special.
are completely
Very special.
blonde.
A lot of people don't know that. My pubes are dyed blonde, like Vandenham.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you pull back, it's almost as if my cock is saving other people. Yep. Yeah. I saw that during the signing. Oh, yeah, you did. God damn it. I actually, by the way, real story. Somebody asked me to put their dick stamp in a book. Mary Daig brought me an 8-inch ink pad that was in rainbow color. We were at a bar, and this guy was like, "Yo, man, I got to get that dick in my book. I got to get that dick in my book." And Mary
Did it extend off the page?
Yeah. So Mary Daig had it. So I was like, "Look, they won't let me put my dick out in here, but we can go into the bathroom." I went in the bathroom, put my dick in the stamp, and then shut the book on my dick. There is one copy of At Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed with my dick stamp in this guy's book. I don't know who it is, but Mary brought the stamper, and I was like, "Do you want the stamper back?" And Mary's like, "No." And she tried to play the trick of like, "I don't have any arms." I was like, "Fuck you, Mary. You do everything else without arms. Why not this?" She was like, "I just didn't want to touch your dick. I'll be real with you." Mary Daig's one of our fucking favorites, man. We love her. How long you lived in Dallas?
I actually live in Fort Worth.
Oh, in Fort Worth. Okay.
Yeah. I've
A lot
lived
of Fort Worth. A lot of people live in Fort Worth.
Yeah. Fort Worth is where it's at.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know.
A lot of land?
The best way I can explain it is I saw a meme from The Lion King. You know, when Simba and his dad are sitting on the mountain, he's
I
like,
raised my newborn to the Lion King.
and he's like, everything the light touches is Fort Worth.
Yeah.
And then what's in the dark? That's Dallas. We don't go to Dallas. It's kind of the best way I can explain it.
I like it. What's your wife's name?
Brittany.
Shout her out, Brittany. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm going to quote a Post Malone song on that one. You really did it. That's the way I feel about my wife, though, too. When I'm out and people
Congratulations
are like,
on your second kid.
Too. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I forgot to pull out, and then all of a sudden, boom. But I do create beautiful humans, though, so.
Your son is a cute kid.
Yeah. You saw my first one, right?
Yeah.
Blonde hair, blue eye. We were out in Hollywood.
Nothing like you.
Nothing like me at all. And I was like, "Yo, you fucking the UPS guy? What's going on?" We were out at the Hollywood premiere.
It was the pool boy.
Yeah. And somebody was just like, that kid looks like Hitler's dream. Blonde hair, blue eyes. And I was just like, yeah. Amazing. So, look, I create beautiful humans. That's just a gift that I have. But let's shout your wife out for being here. Let's
Brittany.
say hi to her. She's taking pictures right now. Brittany. Congratulations. I understand why you got her out of Dallas. Keep her in the dark in Fort Worth. You don't
No,
want to
that's
see
the
her
light.
walk in the
Dallas
streets of
is
Dallas.
dark.
Okay. That's the dark.
Yeah.
That's the dark. What do you do out here?
I work at we install utility beds on trucks. I actually finally got out of the grocery business after 7 years.
Right on. What's the name of your company?
It's not my company. I just work there. It's Brand FX, though.
All right. Awesome. Awesome,
Yeah.
man. You like what you do?
Oh yeah, I love it. Way better in the grocery business.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, look, we love this city. We've had a blast in the city. Dan?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I've been blacked out all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
All over the place.
There's plenty of great bars to
I'm
go
just
to
kidding. I
around
don't
here.
black out. I'm a fucking warrior.
Dan's killed hundreds of people. I'm kidding. This is the first time I've seen Dan smile, by the way. That's
was
something
funny.
rare. You will never see Dan smile.
It's because I'm dead inside.
Yeah.
Aren't we all?
He is dead inside.
If you're not, you should be.
Look, man, we appreciate you listening to the show. We appreciate you coming out. Thank you for being here.
Honor to meet y'all.
Yeah, let's get somebody. Hey, you had the beaver dip in. Come on in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on in, my man. The dip you had was half a can in when we first met today.
I just get nervous.
Yeah. What's your? You got to hold the mic up to you. Yeah, there we go. What's your brand of dip? Who you going with? I was a Kodiak guy back in the day.
I'm sponsored by Copenhagen Long Cut.
That's the real man's dip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well-
How long you been dipping?
Just a year.
Just a year. All right, cool.
I decided to quit drinking except for today.
Really? Proud of you.
Not really.
No, not at all. You were drunk as shit when you showed up.
Yeah.
I like it. What's your name?
Kale Duke.
Kale Duke. Awesome. How long you been in Drinkin' Bros?
Day one homie, Pegging Explained.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was still one of my favorite episodes, man.
Yeah. My favorite one has got to be 30 gallons of diesel and a cow.
Oh, yeah, when Jared killed that cow?
Yeah.
Listen.
That was dark.
You don't
That was real
understand. So Jared and I went to war together back in the day, right?
Yep.
That's how I know all these guys. And he called me one day. He goes, "Hey, I might be getting in a little trouble here because some of my guys may have shot a cow." I'm like, "Well, that's not that big a deal, right?" He goes, "Well, we kind of did some other stuff too." I don't know what the whole story is. I know we've talked about it on here before, but
Yeah.
it's fucked.
Oh,
So-
it's crazy.
I really like that you guys were able to take part in that.
Where is
debauchery.
that fat fuck at?
You know what? That's a great question, and I'm glad you asked. Super glad you asked. Because before the show started, you heard me yelling at somebody on the phone. It was Jared. So Jared's got a new high school girlfriend. Like, we all have that friend who, whenever they start dating somebody, I swear to Christ, he's signing yearbooks already. Where you're just like, it's a Vitamin C song on repeat, just the graduation song. Where you're just like, yo, man, what the fuck? You couldn't come out and meet the people. Oh, no, we're getting together. He's watching Nights in Rodanthe in a studio apartment in
Marley
San
and Me.
Antonio. Yeah,
In Marley and Me,
the girl
yeah.
is moving to Colorado Springs. He's driving her. Like, he's dropping his fucking youngest off at school. Yeah. Couldn't be here with the Drinkin' Bros drinking on a Sunday, game day in Dallas. Like, that's fucking crazy to me.
I'm not saying I'm much of a fighter, but for charity's sake, I will fight Matt Best for charity.
Wow. Here's the thing I can attest about Matt
I'll
Best.
lose.
Yeah.
You're definitely going to lose.
But it's for charity.
Matt trains with some pretty serious characters.
No lies. So Matt, like, because you see him online, you're like, dude, is that guy really about that life? He is. So, like, when I go in to stay with him, I stay at his house, we work out every day, and then on Saturdays, he trains with professional MMA fighters. But I'm talking like 2 hours of mat work where
Yeah.
you're just like, Jesus Christ, man. It's ridiculous. Like, everybody would love to say you could kick the shit out of your friend. Dan, I could beat the shit out of. Matt, I can't do anything.
Easily.
Now, if I was walking down the street, because since we're in Dallas, like, if I was JFK and I needed somebody to pick me off, Dan's the guy I would choose. Like, he'd be
Yeah.
up in the book depository picking me off. Like,
That's repository, but
whatever it is.
words are words,
Suppository, depository. I don't give a fuck. I don't fact check on here. What's your favorite moment being a Drinkin' Bro?
Ooh, I gotta say, I lost my virginity to listen to Drinkin' Bros.
Really?
oh,
Are you serious?
No, but
God.
makes for a good story.
It would have been awesome. It wouldn't be Drinkin'
You're an
Bros if there
asshole.
wasn't heavy sarcasm in this motherfucker.
It was getting hot and heavy, and she was like, throwing some Marvin Gaye, and I was like, no, I'm gonna take this way down.
Way down to Drinkin' Bros, episode 100.
Yeah.
I want to listen to other people fuck while we fuck.
I just need to listen to Ross Patterson throwing out sponsors while I'm doing the nasty.
it gets me wet every week.
It gets me wet, hard, everything.
Yeah.
Somebody wrote me and they were like, hey man, I'm hard after hearing your sponsors. Like, my mouth is soft. Let's have the two meet, Let's have the two meet.
I need to drink Strike Force while listening, and having
Love
a battle
Strike
box
Force.
on my side.
Yeah, love Strike Force. Love all our sponsors, man. We use them all the time. Love Craft and Growler. Do you come here often? Is this your first time?
I do not. I'm a Miller Lite guy.
Oh, you're not. Here's the thing about Miller Lite. Like,
Don't just stop.
oh no, I'm not. Huge Miller Lite fan growing up, my whole life. Once I started having craft beer, just because the shit was stronger, like it's double what a Miller Lite is. So now I can't go back anymore. 'Cause we have a high tolerance, me and Dan.
I've got a high tolerance.
Super high tolerance, yeah. So that's where we're at. You look a little dead inside. What do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah.
I build beautiful shit out of wood.
You do?
I'm a carpenter.
Great. What's the name of your company?
I work for Golden Triangle Trim.
Look, it's what I call my
Golden
college
Triangle
girlfriend.
Trim. That kind of sounds. Yeah.
Golden Triangle Trim is what I call my girlfriend.
That kind of sounds like a strip club in the Asian area.
But it's all high-end custom shit. So we've been on.
So is she. She was high-end custom shit.
So we've been on one house for 7 years.
Oh wow. Really? Whose house is it? A celebrity?
Are you sure you don't work for the government?
I don't.
Yeah.
Am I legally allowed to name drop? I don't know.
Yeah, you can.
It's old oil money. It's a guy named Kenny Fisher.
Oh yeah.
And, it's 23,000 square feet. It's just
Holy
a man and
shit.
a wife, no kids, and we've been on it for 7 years.
That's amazing. Because here's the thing: when you get that rich, you can afford to spend the time on a house like that. Look, Dorrough was on the show earlier. We were talking about Kanye. That's what those guys do.
Yeah, we fought outside.
Yeah. But that's what happens. Like, you can spend 7 years on a house, not give a fuck, and make sure that it's perfect. It's something you want.
But the thing about that is if you spend that long on a house, tastes change.
They do.
Like, maybe I don't like sky blue after 7 years, and then you gotta redo the whole fucking thing.
But I will say this: working on it for those rich ass people like that, fuck them. Change it every 2 months.
I'm about to put a mailbox out in front of it and just get my mail delivered there and
Why not?
start working 12-hour shifts.
But that's great work, right?
Yeah, no, it's steady.
It's great.
Yeah.
Who did that? Donald Trump did that, didn't he?
Yeah, we're friends.
Keep America great. Thank you for being on the show. I appreciate it, man. This was fun.
Make America great again.
Man, I love it. Hammered by one. I love it. Hammered by
This
one.
dude, I
Who's
guarantee
the man
you-
who brought this moonshine?
I guarantee you guys,
Come
this
on
dude
up,
has
sir.
some
Come on
illegitimate
up.
children
So I can't
somewhere.
mic drop? No,
Look him
No,
up.
you can't mic drop for sure.
probably-
We're not that rich. You can't mic drop. Shit. Are you kidding me? Who do you think this is? Joe Rogan? We're close. We're not Joe Rogan. You can't mic drop. Who is the man who brought this moonshine? I'm going to crack it here live on the show. Come on in. Just grab a seat and grab the microphone. Keep it close to your face. I am cracking this moonshine as we speak. What's your name, sir?
God
Matt.
damn it.
Matt.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, Matt. Where are you
Matt,
from?
what?
Becerra.
Say again?
Becerra.
Nice. Yeah.
Matt Becerra. Where are you from, buddy?
Dallas.
Dallas, Texas.
Yeah,
Hell
Dallas.
yeah.
Dallas.
Cowboys fan?
Yeah.
How long you been in Drinkin Bros?
Shit. Since probably episode 3.
Damn,
2,
OG.
3. Yeah.
I love it, man.
It's been a while.
It's been a blast, man.
Yeah,
And
man.
dude, the transition of this show from then until now has been incredible, hasn't it?
Yeah, dude. It's grown so much, and there's subgroups for every fucking thing.
Subgroups for everything, which is
Yeah.
great because you have opportunities like this where we can all get together,
Yeah.
hang out, drink, come to a city, and it's
Well,
like, dude, we're all friends.
These are regional. What other subgroups are you in?
Drinkin Bros Fishing, Drinkin Bros Paranormal. Fucking,
Paranormal.
yeah.
That shit gets weird in there,
Oh, I
man.
see. So you
Yo,
like...
we should have Drinkin Bros Paranormal on the show. That'd
we
be a
should
great
do that,
one.
yeah. Ross loves a good conspiracy theory.
I
It
do.
is fucking weird,
I'm
man.
in Drinkin Bros Conspiracies.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, it's a conspiracy group?
Yeah,
No
I'm in there.
shit.
Yeah, I'm in that group.
Huh.
I did a whole thing on the Las Vegas shooting. I turned out to be wrong about that one.
Matt Paiva.
Yeah, I did, man. I did a whole thing where I was like, fuck them. They're hiding shit. I was wrong about it.
It turns out everyone was just incompetent.
Yes.
Yeah, no shit.
It turns out everyone was incompetent. 1, 2. Dan, you actually broke it down for me on how easy it was to pick off those people.
Oh, yeah.
And that's Dan was the one who it really convinced me. I was just like,
Yeah.
shit. Because Dan was like, I could have killed 600 or 700 people in that
There
thing.
were 58 people got killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a trained person could have killed way more than that.
Yeah,
In a
yeah,
crowd
yeah, yeah.
of 50, 60,000? Come on, man.
I appreciate it. Homeboy's throwing in another beaver dip. Look at
That's
that.
a big one.
Oh, that's a big boy dip right there.
That's a big one.
He just... that's a dip so big, you might as well not even take it out of the can. You might as well just put the whole can in there and just dropped it. Suck it through the metal. Suck it through the tin. When did you start making moonshine? You brought this moonshine for us.
I get it from a buddy out in East Texas.
Don't say
Yeah.
his name. That's
no,
illegal, right?
I'm not.
No, you can't. How strong is this? What am I about to drink right here?
Shit, I don't even know, dude. It'll make you black out if you drink about half
Get
of
the
that.
fuck out of here.
No.
It'll make me
if you
black
drink
out.
half
I'm
a bottle of grain alcohol, you're going to black out, yeah.
Here we go. Cheers, everybody. We're going to try this shit out. That's actually smooth, man.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
Bring that
on.
That What's at the bottom of this? Is that mango?
It's a peach.
Peach.
Bring that on Dan's way. Come on now.
Dude, this is some... No lies. So we've done a bunch of live events around the country. That's some of the best shine I've ever had, man. I did a show in Alabama, and
that's nice.
Homeboy pulled some out of a sock in his truck. And I was like, what the fuck am I drinking? I took a sip out of it. No lie. I felt my esophagus blow out of the back of my head. Speaking of Dallas, I felt like I was JFK after taking a sip of that.
I had to clean his brains
forward
out.
and to the left, like real quick.
No, it's back and to the left.
Back and to the left.
You're talking about the Zapruder film, right?
Yeah. You have footage of that? You weren't there, Dan, you motherfucker.
Well, I was born 20 years later, but yeah, sure, I was there.
Yeah, you were.
I was there.
You were. What's your favorite part about being a Drinkin' Bro?
Man, just everybody coming together, helping each other out for whatever they need. I mean, I've seen people broke down on the other side of Dallas, the other side of Texas, and they always come through and help them out with whatever they need, whether it's a place to stay or, getting them from point A to point B. They always pull through.
Always, man. In every single situation, like there's never been an opportunity in the last 3.5 years, for me personally, that I've ever needed something, went somewhere. I mean, shit, Jared couldn't bring his fat ass here to tape this shit. You did.
Yeah, Beck, one of our Drinkin' Bros main admins, just like found out we were coming here and DM'd me. He was like, hey, you guys need anything, let me know. He's driving us around and fucking brought you some coconut water, I believe.
I know, man. The best. Well, hey, thank you for being on the show.
Thank
you for being a Drinkin' Bro, and thank you for coming out today. Beck, we're going to have you on. Come on, hop around. Hop around. The MVP of the show today, man. You brought your camera. You picked us up. You were a life. You raised me up.
I'll tell you one thing I also do, Ross.
What else do you do,
I bless the rains down in Africa.
Oh, my God.
So he picks us up and he's got Toto playing in the fucking car the whole time.
It's good music.
No, I'm not complaining.
And I brought you some coconut water.
You did. Dude, Beck picks us up from the hotel. Coconut water. Toto's Africa was playing. Honestly, I've never been inside another man, but I was about to be inside of him. That's how fucking amped I was.
Well, not only did I bring
that.
you some coconut water, but I did have some coconut oil that we could have used for that experience.
The coconut oil.
What I asked for was a kimono and coconut oil.
Yeah.
It was oddly specific, and it was specific enough to make me concerned. That was the point.
Well, here's the thing. I can tell you this. If you're looking for a natural lubricant, and because you might feel embarrassed of like, oh, man, I don't want to buy KY and then just exit the store. Coconut oil is the shit. It works everything. Front door and back door.
Yeah, you want to go extra virgin, though, because it doesn't smell like coconut.
Yeah, either way.
Oh, yeah. Well, but I don't know. The scent of the coconut could really help, bring a little bit
if
of a
that's one of your
visceral experience
fetishes,
to it.
but what you don't want is coconut truffle butter.
No, you don't.
No,
you don't at all.
No, God, no. Absolutely not. No.
Beck, how long you been a Drinkin' Bro?
So, originally, I got into Drinkin' Bros probably mid to late 2016. My best friend Blake, who drove up here from almost fucking Laredo, 8-hour drive.
We're gonna have Blake on after
Oh,
this.
God, I'm sorry, Blake.
Blake actually looks
Blake's
like
last name. Tell Blake's last name. For the
Blake
audience.
Leslie.
Yeah,
Blake
look him up.
Leslie, hell yeah.
Blake looks like he may be in the militia.
Yeah. Blake, you do look like you'll be in a militia.
Hey,
We're going to have you on camera
and
soon.
after the
but yeah.
show, we'll take a look inside of his truck. He's got so many raccoon dicks and skull pieces in there. He
I'm
looks
sorry,
like a fucking
I'm sorry,
serial killer.
I'm sorry.
Skull collector?
He
Did
looks
you
like
say-
a fucking
are
serial
you a
killer.
bone
Did you say raccoon dicks?
He's got 3 of them.
One raccoon dick is too many raccoon dicks.
It is.
So so to get back to the point, don't be alone with this guy because he might be a serial killer. But he somehow had found the show and said, "Hey man, there's this really fucked up show that I like to listen to called Drinkin' Bros. You need to check it out. I think you'd love it."
That's,
so I checked it
that's
out.
the best description of the show I've ever heard. It's a real
Short,
fucked up
sweet
show.
to
It
the
is a
point.
real
Yeah,
fucked up
it's
show.
Sweet, fucked up. And so he says, "Hey man, you need to check this show out. I think you'd like it."
Yeah.
I listened to the show. I can't remember exactly which one, but I think I heard it mentioned earlier. It really kind of got in when JT allegedly might have had something to do with killing a cow. So
Yeah, he did kill that cow for real.
I'm sure he did.
Listen,
But-
things happen sometimes.
Yeah.
And cows die.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a correlation between the two, but
Yeah, there might be a little bit. So anywhere JT goes, you don't see many cows. That's all I'm saying.
No.
he's
no,
like
no.
Thanos for cows.
Oh yeah, terrible.
Yeah.
So So I listened to the show, got into it, and heard about the Facebook page, joined the Facebook page. Really was drawn in by the community and have been involved in it ever since. Somebody, I'm not sure who, I think it might have been the Brosman Cam, decided that, hey, let's make this guy a moderator. So I help moderate the main page at this point, do a bunch of the subgroups as well. And it's just something, I love it so much. It's a big part of my life, and having that community there and being able to help people and be in touch with people is awesome. I mean, I didn't know any of these people before I got here except for the serial killer.
Yep.
And yeah, I've got lifelong friends, sitting right here in front of me.
It's amazing, right? It's one of those groups where everyone's going to be cool because they get it. And off the top of my head, I can't think of another group like that where it's just like, all right, cool. Like, there's just a lot of fucked up people around the country. Luckily, we've got the most fucked up people, and it's like, we're all weird, we're all here for each other, and it's amazing. And for real, Beck, you were the MVP today. You picked us up, you brought your cameraman, you gave us amazing hospitality. We were grateful to you being in the group and being here, man.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
Hey, brother, it's not over yet, because you might just get a blowjob later. And it's not going to be from me.
You?
Well, no.
From who?
We'll find out.
Oh, suspense, ladies and gentlemen.
Nothing like a strange blowy. I hope my wife's not listening. But
ooh, sorry, Jesse.
No,
My
I'm
bad.
kidding. Look, if I put my dick in a hole, I can't see what's on the other side. I'll Stevie Wonder it too. Like, just look around and pretend I don't
Stevie
know what's
Wonder,
coming around.
shapes and colors.
Shapes. He's not blind. He can see shapes and
That
colors.
fucking liar.
Who's your best friend? Let's have him on the show.
That's Blake Leslie.
No, I don't.
No one wants you to bring a
Nobody wants a
raccoon dick.
raccoon dick.
Come on down. Come on down. Yeah.
Listen, guys, if you're ever running your own podcast and somebody wants to come on for an interview and they talk about raccoon dicks, don't let them do this.
No, definitely not.
We're making a mistake right now.
Definitely not. Come on in. You look like an extra in Duck Dynasty.
You might say
I love it, though. I'm saying that in a positive way. I love Duck Dynasty.
You might say I'm a professional redneck. It's
Are you?
kind of what I do.
A professional redneck.
Yeah.
Shit, Dan, tell the audience what's on his hat.
Turn and look at me. So he's got a hat, and it's almost like outdoor magic for the fans of Black Rifle Coffee. There's an eagle, and it's wearing some kind of American flag onesie, and then there's a cat wearing an American flag suit on top of it with a piece of dynamite in his fucking hand. So yeah, it's very American.
Well, I mean, everyone needs dynamite.
Yeah,
everyone does need dynamite.
It's just science.
That's one thing I learned growing up in the South. Everyone needs dynamite.
Yeah, everybody needs dynamite. Look, I wrote a book about it. You need every man needs a dynamite montage.
Yeah.
You need it.
Dynamite's harder to get now, but fuck, Tannerites, $20 a pound.
$20. You're good to go.
Yeah.
You're good to go. What's your full name?
Blake Leslie.
Blake Leslie. How long you been in Drinkin Bros?
I like those two first names. That's very Southern, by the way.
Yeah, very white.
Talking to the
very white.
Yeah.
I was a drinking bro really before I knew what it was.
Yeah.
I found out about the movie before it came out. Then around, maybe episode 20, I found out about the podcast, started listening, found out about the page. So, yeah, I started listening maybe around episode 40, 42.
That's great. That's great, man. Dude, and you picked us up this morning from the hotel as well, man.
I followed you. I didn't
He was in the
quite pick y'all up.
convoy.
Yeah.
He was pulling rear security the whole time
I was
we
in
were
the
driving.
big ass truck.
Well, we need rear security. Here's the thing: Dan doesn't trust a lot of people.
I don't.
Wait, what kind of rear security are we talking here?
My butthole.
Should I be worried?
We're talking about my butthole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Butthole
Your
security.
job
I'm good at blocking
while
that.
I'm in Dallas is to protect my butthole. Okay, that's it.
Can I get access?
Oh God.
Yeah. You never know.
I think that's actually a fair trade.
So
Okay,
your buddy said you had a bunch of raccoon dicks in your car.
I do.
How did that
3.
start?
So, like I said, I'm a professional redneck, and believe it or not, I am a scientist.
Really?
Yeah, wildlife biologist.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because so somebody in the audience just said, "Dan, stop pouring." I was about to pour
Shout
some
out?
shine into my glass mid-statement, and it's
Why
because
use
this
a
guy
glass?
sitting next to me.
You're supposed to go straight from the jar.
Just calm down. So the guy next to me just said that he was a fucking
Wildlife
biologist,
yeah.
and he looks like he's probably Ted Kaczynski. So
there's certain people you just kind of look up to.
Yeah, there is. There is. So who's your favorite serial killer?
Oh, jeez. I mean,
you know that was the next question. You know that was the next question. He's got skulls. He's got Casey Anthony's baby in the back of his car.
They're actually called trophies at that point.
He's got skulls.
Oh, yeah,
Who's your
definitely.
favorite serial killer?
I mean, really, St. James Street James? He's killed,
Yeah,
what,
you
300?
goddamn right he is.
Yeah.
Goddamn right he is. If I killed somebody, because you know that's my dream, is to get away with murder, are you the guy I go to?
Oh, definitely.
Shut the fuck up, really?
Oh, hell yeah.
Could I get rid of a body?
Well, I've got about 7,400 acres I control.
I need your number,
The
dude.
equipment's to dig holes,
There's
bury
two
'em.
people I want to murder in this world right now. I'm not saying who they are, but I'm looking for acreage. And somebody to keep their shit tight. Somebody to keep their fucking mouth closed.
Oh, yeah.
You're
I'm from the South, dude. We don't say shit.
God damn it. I love that.
He's from.
Fuck. I've been looking to murder somebody on somebody's property. This is it. Yes.
Ross actually does talk about murdering people all the time. He really wants. That's his. Like most people's bucket list is, I want to go to the Amalfi Coast or I want to jump out of an airplane. Ross is like, I want to kill one person.
One person.
And just get away with it.
Yeah, I want to kill a couple people.
I think most normal people do. I mean, at my job, I'm by myself for pretty much 9 months out of the year, so what else am I going to do?
Are you really?
About?
What do you do for a
What
living?
exactly do you do?
I run a hunting ranch.
Oh, that's dope as shit.
Yeah.
What kind of hunting?
Mostly whitetail.
You got
feral
access up here?
hogs. We do have access. We've got scimitar oryx.
What do you think about the Black Rifle crew coming up here doing some hunting on your property?
On that property, that wouldn't be possible.
Why not?
Because I'm not going to name who I work for after this conversation.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
But they lease the property, and we bring down our biggest clients and give them a hunt.
So you're saying that Black Rifle's not important to you? Is what you're
Well,
saying?
it's a different type of business.
Yeah.
We're not in coffee.
You're not in coffee, Dan.
Yeah.
Black Rifle Coffee is a media company that sells coffee. You understand that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But still a completely different market.
Yeah.
We
That's
do
fine.
food.
Different companies.
Fine. Do what you want.
Nah.
I'm not even offended by this.
I love Dan getting testy about it.
I'm so angry right now. I can't control my
If you weren't
rage.
so butthurt, I would have invited you to another piece of property.
God
but
damn it.
go.
Your
I
vagina's
told
getting
you.
a little sandy here.
I'm trying to make pearls.
Dan, if you ever want to murder again, this is the guy. You go to the range. You can murder
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah. You're not supposed to piss me off.
Well, I'm not going to murder
You might
him.
end up dead.
Oh, I can get rid of bodies. I'm not worried about that.
What's your favorite Drinkin Bros story?
Oh, jeez.
In this group, what's your favorite meetup and story?
You know, really, this is my first meetup I've been to.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay, congratulations. That's why we come to all these cities, because we want to meet everybody who listens to the show, have them on the show, and chat with them. It's fucking awesome, man. How is it so far? This place is dope as shit.
This has been pretty awesome. I'm having
What are you
fun.
drinking here?
Yeah, what are you drinking?
The St. Arnold Oktoberfest.
So they've got, I'm looking on the board. They have 45 beers available here at Craft and Growler. This place is great.
Wow, it's
by the
amazing.
way.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
Big
love
fan
this
of
place.
this place. Big fan of this place. Hey, big fan of you. Thank you for being on the show. I'm going to get your number because I want to murder some people on your property.
I want to get your number because
And
I'm
that's
curious
real.
about that butthole situation.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah. I mean, we could do Glory Hole. We could.
No, don't.
We could put on some, Barry
let's not-
White.
let's not talk about
do
it
a
on the
bed,
air. Just get out of here.
Or we could just do, Eiffel Tower or something.
All right,
I love
now
that
we're
a
in
lot.
business. Now we're in business.
I love that a lot.
Said my magic words right
Yeah.
there.
Hey, thank you for being on the show. We're going to have a lady on right now. A broette on the show.
And she's wearing a Vandenham shirt.
Ooh, she's got a Gene Vandenham shirt. She's ready to go.
We'll see if she can do the voice.
Are you sure I'm a lady?
Yeah, what's your name?
Becky from Burleson.
Becky.
You gotta talk louder.
Hey, wait.
Get in there.
Can I, before we start with Becky, it's a great, she's got the good hair.
You can pet it. It's okay. You can pet
Becky with the good hair. When I said hey, we're coming doing a live show in North Dallas and all this shit, I'm going to be signing dicks and buttholes. The first response from Becky was, cool, are you signing vagines? And I was like,
not vagina.
I'll
She
sign
went
it out. And
she went
said-
straight Indian on this one.
Wait, Dan. Here was her reply. Cool, I'll stretch out my folds and be there.
It was a rough ride, but we made it.
Yeah, you made it.
I'm
we
sorry.
were flapping around all outside, but it's fine.
Huge labia?
Yeah. Oh man.
Really?
It's
So did
amazing.
you fly here?
Yeah, I did fly here.
Nice.
Dan's a
Using
big
them.
fan of big labia.
I am. I love it.
Yeah.
It's great.
I love that one song by them. Ah, shit. I forgot what it was called.
How long you been a Drinkin Bro?
For about 2.5 years.
That's awesome. You military?
I was, yeah. I just got out in 2016.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
What branch?
Navy.
Navy.
Oh,
All right.
kind of military then.
The good. It was the
Sort
good
of
kind.
military, yeah.
It was the good kind. I wasn't, anything horrible.
What did you do in the Navy?
Mine warfare.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So-
That is dope.
She's a dolphin trainer, basically.
I fucking hate dolphins.
Yeah,
I
we
want
actually
to punch
do
them
use
all in the
dolphins
face.
We use dolphins.
I like my tuna
look for
with
mines.
dolphins in it.
Is that real?
That's a real thing, yeah.
That is a real thing. I always thought that was a joke.
And sea
No,
lions.
it's real.
Shut the
Dolphins
fuck up.
are like one of the smartest animals that exist, bro.
God, man, I honestly, I was not expecting that. What would you do with your job? Like, that sounds super interesting, actually.
Pretty much anything that had to do with mine warfare, like finding and exploiting them, taking them apart, putting them back together.
Yeah.
Randomly putting them in other people's boats, just whatever you need to do.
That's dope as shit. Did you enjoy it?
The part I liked the best was when we would steal lobsters out of the people that were poaching in San Diego.
Stop. That's
yeah,
real too?
so we'd get divers out there, and when we didn't have anything better to do, we'd just go take all the lobsters
No
out of their
shit.
traps. So you eat really good.
Yeah. So, that had to have been amazing.
It was wonderful.
What do you do now in Dallas?
Actually, my job is a disabled vet.
Oh, really? Shit. And what happened?
Just anxiety disorder and insomnia, and then I had 3 rods put in my back.
Fuck, and you're wearing a brace now.
That was from a vicious thumb wrestling championship.
Was it really?
Yeah, I didn't win,
So
obviously.
So it was like over the top.
Yeah, it was like Stallone over the top.
Yeah, well, actually, it was trigger thumb, so it was locked in a back position. So
yeah.
it looked like I was giving everybody a really redneck thumbs up every single time, but finally they got it released.
Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Oh, okay. That's
So-
good, because you wouldn't be able to jack people off with that left hand.
Yeah.
No, old righty is the good one. Yeah. Or at least I tell myself that.
How long you been in Drinkin Bros?
For about 2.5 years.
She said that already.
Yeah.
Pay attention, Ross.
I think it was a
2.5
test.
years,
It was a
motherfucker.
test.
Yeah, look, I'm asking again. It's loud in here. People are starting to get drunk. I'm starting to get drunk.
And there's some games going on in the corner that are a
lot of games
little bit
going on.
distracting.
We get a full-on Dungeons and Dragons game going.
I'm seeing a guy eating corn out of a fucking styrofoam cup too.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
No, listen. Let me just say this, and I don't mean to offend our gamers in the group, but when people play Dungeons and Dragons, no one wins. No one wins. Period.
Dan, Drinkin Bros Nerds is going to come after you. You know that.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that after I wrote it on a piece of paper.
I like to antagonize all the subgroups because sometimes they get lost in their own little silo, and I'm like, hey, you know what? You guys fucking suck. Come get me, and then they'll come get me. I like it.
What's your favorite Drinkin Bros story?
Oh, geez.
Oh, geez, are you Morty from Rick and Morty? What was that?
I know.
My dog's name's
I've never
Morty,
watched
by the
that. I've never watched it, so.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
No, it's not. Watch it.
Favorite story? Way back when we had the Triple X Club. That was a great story.
Really?
Every single time. Yeah. Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
This is
it was
like
online for, yeah.
when you say Triple X Club, you mean like
Yeah,
the people that post news.
XXX.
That was Triple X?
Yes.
Shut the fuck
It was
up.
awesome.
I didn't know that
it was
was a
awesome.
thing.
Yeah.
So
I got to see parts of people that I had no idea even existed. It was
Explain
strange.
that to the audience what went on in there. Because I didn't know this existed, by the way.
Well,
Yeah, just
We
to
know
be
all the
clear,
subgroups and we don't.
just
Well,
to be
there's
clear, if
like
you're
thousands.
if you're a nice human being, a good human being, you'll show your genitals to other people.
yeah.
Right?
Why not?
That's how that works.
Why not? Sharing is caring, right?
Absolutely.
It really is.
So continue with your story, please, sir.
The Triple X Club. It was like a year after I'd gotten into Drinkin Bros, and somebody just invited me into that club, and all of a sudden there were dicks and vaginas all over the place, and I was like, you know what? I will peruse through this. This is perfect.
I have a feeling
this is
you get
what I
freaky.
needed.
Is that weird?
Not really, but I'll watch it.
You got a boyfriend?
Some people just like
No.
to look.
No.
No, I just got divorced. Woo!
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
Divorce. By the way, this is a Louis C.K. thing, but divorce is always good news.
Yeah.
It is.
Like people who are happy together never get divorced. So when a divorce happens, it's two people that hate each other.
Yeah, we absolutely
So it's
did.
good.
But then we turned out friends after we got divorced,
You
so
guys
it was
still
nice. No,
All right.
no, he's out in California.
All right. Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
But I did get him kicked out of the Drinkin Bros
Shut the fuck up.
because I said, when we're getting divorced, I'm owning Drinkin Bros. This is mine. I brought you in here, so I'm gonna keep it, and you can get out.
That's probably the biggest loss of that whole thing.
I know.
Yeah. Look, I appreciate you coming out. I
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks a
buying the
lot.
Vandenham tea.
I love it.
Dude, thank you so much.
Thanks. Thank you
We'll get
guys.
we'll get a picture together after this for
Okay.
sure in that Vandenham tea.
Perfect. Thank
Greatly
you.
appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
All right.
Let's bring him on. Let's bring the owner of Craft and Growler on, shall we? Come on out.
This is the guy that's been trying to get me drunk all day.
Oh, man.
I'm pretty sure he's trying to get in my pants.
Come on the show. Thank you for having us here.
And not only is he the owner
watch
of
the
Craft and
equipment.
Growler, it's fine, guys. A little spill. Not only is he the owner of Craft
It
and
wouldn't be
Growler, but
Drinkin
he's
Bros if something wasn't spilled, though.
I'm good. I'm close enough.
He's drinking.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, man, we want to thank you for having us here at Craft and Growler.
Yeah.
For anybody in Dallas who has not been here, look, I've got a place in Wilmington, North Carolina, Wilmington Brewing Company. That's my favorite. If I lived here, this would be my favorite. Why did you start this place?
I was a regular here for about 3 years before I got a job here.
Yeah.
So it was basically to finance my habit.
No shit.
Yeah.
So this guy's a crackhead.
Yeah, pretty much.
That started selling crack. Yeah, that's great. I love that.
I like that.
It's just a cool beer bar. It's not a hookup place. It's not where chicks are just gonna come. It's just for beer nerds to come out.
It is, yeah.
And just hang out and drink good beer all night.
You guys that are watching on video, you can see behind us. There's like 6,000 goddamn beers behind us.
Yeah,
right
man.
now.
I mean, you guys have been
ridiculous.
unbelievable to us. The beer is fantastic.
It's very good.
Dan and I go to a lot of craft breweries all over the country. It's very hit and miss. Sometimes you're drinking toilet water. And
some people try to get too weird with it.
Well,
some people try to get
Robert,
weird
our
with it.
GM over there, does a hell of a job just rotating out beer.
He's also got a sick beard too, by the way.
Yeah, and it's just
great beard.
Because the stuff you get here, you can't get at Kroger or Tom Thumb down the road. It's the smaller guys we support that just make good beer.
So out of everything that's here, what is your favorite beer? Because, I mean, there's like 100 beers here.
My favorite beer right now is the Great Raft Grace and Grit. It's a Imperial IPA. It's just fucking phenomenal.
And what number is that?
And the number 4.
So come on in to Craft and Growler. Order the number 4.
Grace and Grit by Great Raft.
Nice,
They're a brewery out of Shreveport.
Yeah.
That puts out some phenomenal beer.
Man, look, whatever you've been serving me all day.
That's the Martin House Imperial Salty Lady.
Ooh, the Salty Lady is where that I am treated well.
That's the best kind of ladies. You got to get the salty ones.
Oh yeah,
I am treated
like
well.
Jessica Walters. Yeah,
there you go.
Let's have Robert on the show as well, man. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks for coming out, man.
Hell yeah,
appreciate
man.
it, brother.
Some of the finest beer on the planet.
It's very
Robert,
good.
come on in, buddy. Come on down.
Now this guy that's coming over right now, he's got a sick beard. I don't know if it's as good as mine.
Sick beard. Dan gets jealous when there's a better beard than his on the
I actually
show.
want to, if you've seen Avatar, I want to wrap our beards together.
Yeah.
Like they do their hair. That's how we're going to mate, you and I.
hot, man.
We're going to make a baby with our beards.
He wants to
That's
give
how
it
it's
an
going to go.
Avatar beer
Shit's gonna
rap.
get weird real quick.
Robert,
yeah.
how are you, man?
Pretty good, man. I appreciate it.
Dude, this is how great the Drinkin Bros community is. We said we're doing a live show in Dallas. A couple weeks ago, we put up a Facebook post. Your girlfriend actually hit us up.
Yeah.
Court, what's up, Court? Yeah.
What's up, Lisa, baby?
Oh, it's getting a little freaky here right now.
She's holding court over there. I love it. She hit us up and she was like, yo, my boyfriend's got the dopest bar in town, the best beer on the planet, Craft and Growler. And then she sent pictures. And when I saw the pictures, I was like, God damn it, this is how we get down. Tables that like just benches and shit, old school beers, everybody's hanging out. It's great. There's D&D going on in the back. Like, I love all of it. So again, thank you for having us, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you guys coming out. Got a solid crew, bunch of dope ass people. So I mean, why not, man? We love what you guys are all about.
Our goal with things like this, because our community is all about community.
Yeah.
And our goal is to have Drinkin Bros come back out to Craft and Growler and hang out on their free time when we're not here. That's what we want to see.
Yeah, of course, man. We're all about just throwing back some brews, having a good time. Like you said, fosters a badass environment for people kicking it and just chilling. It's
amazing,
that's what we're
man.
about, man.
If more people know about, like, I'd be here every goddamn day if I lived in this
Hell
city.
yeah, man.
What's your favorite beer on tap?
Right now, I'm probably a big fan of the Branded Happiness Comes From Within. It's a juicy IPA, nice 8%. It'll get you where you want to get going. So,
and what number is that?
That's gonna be the number 1 up there.
Number 1. So
nice.
number 1 and 4 are the 2 shout-outs so
Hell
far.
yeah. Grace and Grit. You can't go wrong. Both of those are going to get you where you want to be. You want to get weird, you want to have fun, whatever, it's going to happen.
That's what I love about craft breweries. It's a lot like naming weed, where it's just weird names where you're like, okay, Julie on a Tuesday.
Oh, they've got a good one.
Need Julie on a Tuesday.
They've got number 23 is Don't Haze Me, Bro.
Don't Haze Me.
We'll all remember from, a couple of campaigns ago.
Oh, yeah.
Where someone may have been tasered. I don't remember how that worked out. But
I think it was a little throwback to that.
Yeah, a little
don't
bit,
tase me, bro. But yeah, a little
Don't haze me, bro.
Don't haze me, bro. Intrinsic, man. The guys are killing it. Some brewed IPAs. So.
How long you and your lady been together?
Over a year, so about a year and a half. half or so, but
Look at that.
got a little baby on the way.
I was gonna say you got a little baby on the way.
Is that your first baby?
That's my first kid.
Do you know if
coming
it's a boy
up,
or a girl
It's
yet?
gonna be a boy, baby.
It's a boy, yeah. I always shoot boys too. What
Knocked
up?
it out in that first try.
Do you want to release the name of your baby?
I've been training my
live on the
balls
fucking
for years.
Drinkin' Bros?
Yeah,
boys.
we'll release it. So
what is it?
We decide on James Roberts.
James Roberts. That's
James Roberts.
Yeah,
for
that's
for someone that's decidedly not white. That's a very white.
Very
name.
white name.
We might go Jimmy. Get his Italian side there for his
there you
mama's
go.
side.
Yeah, yeah.
Jimmy.
I like Jimmy.
Yeah. Jimmy's.
But
one
you
of
got to
those,
come
like,
up with a middle name that's in quotation marks.
Yeah,
like Jimmy the
too,
Rake.
like Jimmy's gonna be stealing shit.
It's not too late if we throw a Juan Luis Jimenez Fernandez in there somewhere. But you know,
Jesus. There's going to be hyphens in his last name for sure.
now we're gonna omit that. We will do that.
Just throw one Manuel in there. Yeah. By the way, if you want to name him Ross, that's fine too. Like I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that too. You know,
Yeah. For sure.
Little Ross, Big Ross, what are we gonna call him?
So were you in Drinkin' Bros before this?
So I was not actually. I've just kind of followed it through Lisa. You know, she's kind of fostered me into that. But it's been solid, man.
Again, Lisa's been holding court at the bar over there for a while. Like she holds it down, dude.
She's the only person that's not drunk in this whole room right now.
Yeah.
That's not her choice. She'd be
And
thrown
that's why
down
I
right
said
now.
the bar is the court over there. I feel like everybody's judging us. Lisa's always been on our side. Lisa, we appreciate you introducing us to your boyfriend. Congratulations on the
Appreciate
baby.
it, man.
Thank you for having us here.
Appreciate
we
it.
greatly appreciate
Yeah,
it.
this
man.
is great, man.
Now, just thanks to all the Drinkin' Bros guys. I mean, thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
Feel free to come down here. We'd be happy to have you guys. Always killing beers, big football stuff across the street. Always big party events. So, you know, if you ever need a spot to throw down, hang with your buddies. I mean, this is dope right here.
Hell
We'd
yeah,
like to
man.
have you guys.
Again,
so
thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. We got a bunch
Appreciate
of guests coming up this afternoon. We're going to be live from Craft and Growler all day. By the way, to the Dungeons and Dragons crew,
Games
to the
and growlers.
D&D crew, we appreciate you being here. We do. We have Drinkin' Bros. Like there's the Dungeons and Dragons and Drinkin' Bros. They won't. Not one person's going to pull up from that. They're going to lose whatever world they're in, their cap. But no, sincerely.
Just to reiterate.
Somebody just got knocked down a level, and they're not going to be out of their basement for another
Just
15
to reiterate,
years.
they're in.
But I'm kidding. Totally kidding. We'll be right back in a moment. Dan and I are going to have some moonshine.
Yep.
And some more beers from Craft and Growler. We'll be right back.
Thanks.